What is up, family? Today we have some Thanatos jungle play-by-play for you guys. As always, with my red start, two backs to red, and then going to mid. And I also want to take the time to congratulate you guys on winning the 100 sub special, whoever you guys are. I posted all the winners on my channel, so just go on it. So in case you won, you can see if you won, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get this easy gank on Raw, which should be good. And that's probably a huge plus on Thana. He does have a very fast jungle clear, so if you can catch the mid off guard, it should just be an easy 3 auto, 1 auto combo, and he'll just instantly just die. I don't think Poseidon hit him at all during that fight. I mean, granted that Ra was half health. We hear this Mordred clearing this camp. We're gonna see if we can secure at least one. We get a Mordred ult. Sorry, not a Mordred ult. We get a Mordred blink off of that. So that's a pretty good trade. And we see that our dual lane died, so our soul at least died, and that means that they don't really have pressure. I'm not really gonna look into gank because I would have to wait for them to clear wave. I would have to wait for soul to start to engage. I don't want to waste my time doing that. My back camps are coming up already, so I'm just gonna clear those. Now, I do want to let you guys know that I'm actually thinking of making a new series, so it'll still be a play-by-play, but right now, since my account reset, right? I had to make a new account, blah, blah, I had to deal with Epic, and now I'm playing on Steam or whatever. I am thinking, since I'm right now, I'm like I think I've won one rank game, and I'm at like 200 something SR, so maybe like an Amber to however high I can make it type of series, so a ranked series. I guess it'll also show the different skill levels of each rank. I mean, depending on how high I get, who knows, maybe I'll even just, as I go for a gank in dual lane here, I unfortunately missed Mordred. I can just easily blink out of here, I'll live. But just look at these outplays, look at these outplays. I saw Spallona, I hit her with my one. Now it's to deal with Sobek. And Sobek's dead. That's just, I completely just outplayed all three of them there. But anyways, yes, like I said, maybe I do the rank series, right? So you guys can see the difference in skill level with Ambra, obviously, because that's where I'll start. And then from there, you know, as I move up, you'll see how if players improve, different situations that I have to deal with, different ways I have to adapt my playstyle in regards to the skill level of the enemy team, and even like the god selections that I use, right? The only downside is if I want to play ranked, obviously not being the best player out there, I would have to pick the meta gods, right? If I want to win, I obviously have to pick the meta gods, so that I'd be having to spam Loki, I'd be having to spam maybe Susanoo, I'd be having to spam Thor, and I'm not sure if that's content you guys want to see where I just play the same gods, right? So I obviously have to make some casuals here and there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I make it like a every other day type of thing, or every other couple days, so I can give you guys like a little ranked update. So like, hey, you know, like I'm in amber now, or I'm in like, well, I'm in gold now, I'm in plat now, whatever. See different play styles and whatnot. But as I have been explaining all that, I guess for my game plan right now, clearing all my jungle camps, of course. We have ult up. We're level 7. The Mordred only level 6, so we are a level above him. We're going to go ahead and secure this easy blue right here. We see Ra start to rotate. Only a level 5 Ra. We're going to let Poseidon know that he's here. He's obviously just going to back into his base. And since there's nothing here, we're just going to see if we can move on to dual lane. We see that gold free camps may be up. Yes, they are. So we're just going to go and grab these, or go for your oracles, I should say. We're going to go focus on one of them. Mordred ends up ulting one of them to damage or to kill the camp, so we don't get vision on gold free. But this Mordred should be dead. We're just going to Thana ult in. We unfortunately miss our one, and because we don't hit the one, we don't get the Mordred kill. But we force him to back up, and that is what matters. We're just gonna now get mid control. Since we have mid control, we're free to either invade, we're free to grab our farm, which I'm gonna do. because I know my farm's up, and plus it's kind of dangerous right now. We don't know where the dual lane is at. We don't know where. I mean, I know Mordred just backed, but now we see dual lane that is actually pretty pushed up. We can go and try to gank this. We're gonna see if we can bait the dash on Sobek. So Sobek right now, main priority. He's the lowest one here, easy to kill, and unfortunately, Cern gets away. He barely gets missed by my 1 and my 3. And Hecate pinging to attack. She just wasted her ult, so I'm not gonna be able to kill him. And I don't feel good enough to tank tower, um, especially with only a level 5 Hecate and Cern dash that may be up. But what you guys want to prioritize, especially in the early game, I know when I ganked dual lane, I said to gank Sobek, and so the main thing is I know a lot of people like to kind of just leave the support to, not you should not target the support anyways. As we gank middle lane here, let me start to talk about this real quick. So we hear Bologna ult down. Sobek seeing if he can do something. I don't think there's anything else that can really happen here. I end up missing my 1. Their Bologna, I believe, I'm not sure if that's their Bologna's or our Bologna's ult, but our Bologna should be dead here. There's nothing really else I can do here. I mean, I can blink out if I need to. We're gonna go actually an ult. I do believe I end up missing Bologna here. Good juke from her, and I think we just die here. Yeah, but as I was saying earlier though, when you in the early game, it's okay to focus supports when you gank dual lane because they're most likely the one with low escapability. For example, Sobek he just dashed, so we ganked him there. But early game focus supports, late game focus ADCs. Obviously, if you can kill the ADC in the early game, that's fantastic. But for the most part, it's easier to kill support in the early game, and then it's easier to kill a ADC in the late game. So just keep that in mind, and you should be able to get your ganks in dual lane a lot easier. Unfortunately, Hecate misses her ult there, and I don't think there's really anything else that happens in mid lane. All my abilities are down, so I'm gonna go get back to farming. And now that we're getting close to the new gods coming out, we have Pele, Medusa, and Afro, which is super exciting. I also do want to talk to you guys about the new games that are coming out. As we gank the Cern ends up dying, which is great. And I do want to talk to you guys about the new games that are coming out, or that did come out. Marvel Rivals and Path of Exiles. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals, having a lot of fun with it for sure. But obviously, like I play with my friends, but after like a few games, it can get boring. Obviously, it's just not the game for me. It's more of like it's definitely like an Overwatch game, right? It's a hero shooter game. I'm not saying it's the exact same clone. It's definitely not an Overwatch clone. It's a lot more fun than Overwatch for sure. As unfortunately our Bologna dies, but we should get a kill on their Bologna here, which is fine. And we're gonna see if we can hit Sobek with a scythe there, and we can't. But if you guys, I am thinking about playing Path of Exiles 2. If you guys want to start seeing that, let me know. I haven't played it. I've never played Path of Exiles 2. I've never even played Path of Exiles 1. But I do see the hype in the game, and I want to try it out. Why not? You don't have to be an expert at the game to try out a game. But if you guys want to see the Path of Exile 2 vids too, I mean, I could do that too. I mean, I don't really know what I'd be making. Maybe like a noob to pro thing. I don't know, or just a playthrough. But other than that, obviously I'll keep playing Smite. As we go ahead and see if we can find something here, we force him out of Naga. Our Hecate unfortunately ends up dying to Cern, but Cern is super low health, so we're just gonna ult into here and just combo with using our 3 auto 1, and he should be just easily dead there. And just easy kill on Cern. And now we're just gonna go ahead, kill proxy the wave here since Soul is down. And I'm pinging that Sobek is coming to mid lane. So After we get the wave, we're gonna go clear our camps and then start rotating. Now, as far as team positioning here, maybe we could have just gotten Gold Fury, but we don't know where all 5 of them are at. I mean, we know Bellona's in solo lane, but the other 4 are missing on the map. So we hear Ra close to us. We unfortunately miss our 1. Bellona, their Bellona ends up ulting. That means her ult is down, obviously. We're going to go and wait for our abilities to come up. We're going to ult in. One of them should be weak. The Bellona's weak. Their Bellona's dead. We're going to hit Sobek with our 3-1 combo. Obviously, Sobek being as tanky as he is, we're not going to waste our time chasing him, and we're just going to focus on the less tankier and squishy Mordred. We are going to 3 and hopefully hit our autos here, and we end up doing, and Bellona kind of, our Bellona kind of just running it down, and I'm just going to let them finish that kill. We don't really, or I don't really want to fight anymore because again, like look at me, I'm 100 health, but with Thanatos, you can easily grab your health back with lifesteal, and which is why I am starting to build Serrated Edge as my 3rd item. You can also build it as his first item, but Hydrus is just really good on Thanatos as well, because you do rely a lot on your on your abilities and auto canceling. So just being able to hit your Hydrus procs after each ability is huge on Thanatos. Now we're gonna disengage here in the mid fight, simply because there's 4 of them in mid. There's only me in mid, so we're not gonna really look for a kill here. We're just gonna grab tower, help our mid laner out by not letting the minions destroy tower, and right here, I do think that Cern starts to get a little aggressive on Soul. So Soul using her 3 to be immune to damage, and we end up being able to just kill Soul. Sorry, not Soul. We end up just being able to kill Cern, and since Cern's dead, and we have our Hecate and Soul here. We see Soul back in mid. This should just be a free gold free. Again, just the macro play. We know that we're the support and the mid laner is. We know that the solo laner, which is Velen, is in solo lane. The only person that we have to worry about really is Mordred, and Mordred has a very hard secure, or doesn't really have a good secure on objectives. Excuse me. So that should just be a free gold free. So we're gonna build Titan's Bane, and then I think our 5th item is gonna be Heartseeker. Titan's Bane first because of the 40 strength, 20 pen, and then Heartseeker because it's less strength, less pen, but it's got a pretty good passive. We see a fight starting to form in dual lane here. We honestly shouldn't really be fighting this simply because there isn't really much to do on the map if we end up getting kills. I guess the only thing we're doing here is defending right lane. We see Mordred on the right. Cern kind of seeing that we are about to ult, so he ages at the perfect time. I end up using my blink. We get caught out of position by Cern. Mordred, we're just trying to juke him out here, and we can see. So I was trying to take the portal here, but I don't know. I couldn't. I guess it just wouldn't let me. I guess it was because I was also throwing out my 1, so my 3. So my plan was to silence them and then take the portal. Maybe we should have just took the portal right away to prevent dying, but we get a lot of them low. Unfortunately, it's just not enough to finish the kill. And I think this Poseidon doesn't make the best decision here. I'm not sure if you'll see, but he does end up grabbing the. Oh, never mind. He doesn't make the decision at all. Okay, he just ends up dying. Never mind. Scratch everything I said. He made a dumb decision for even poking out. So obviously not in the best spot here. All 5 of us dead. They're up 3 kills, but we're up 2k in gold, so we're still technically winning the game. Like I said in my previous video, the team that has more gold is the one winning the game. Obviously up until either like hyper late game, like 30 minutes in, 35 minutes into the game, gold doesn't really matter because everybody's full build, everybody's level 20, and the only thing that matters at that point is Fire Giant. But as of right now, we're in the lead. We're down 2 kills, but we're up in gold, which means we have more items, which means we're stronger than them in team fights because more items equals more, your build being better, your build being more prepared, more fully built, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. We hear Mordred ult coming. We can see if we can hit Bellona here. I wasn't able to turn right at the same time, try to juke left, juke out of Mordred ult. Mordred just trying to hold my ult as long as possible, just so I can possibly exit him after that Poseidon ult. Unfortunately, Poseidon not doing enough damage to the Mordred, and I end up being one shot. But like I said, with Thanatos, he has a lot of lifesteal, especially with Serrated, right? So we're gonna go and 3 Mordred here, but we miss our 1. And now that our main front line is down, we're just gonna back up here. Their Sobek is still up, their Raw is still up, and we're gonna just, we're gonna grab some timers. We're gonna see if hopefully we can back here. I'm kind of getting a little too aggressive here. I really don't think I should be. I should be getting aggressive here. So what I'm doing here right now is I'm actually just, instead of backing, I saw that the oracles were up, and since they're up, I went ahead and got them just so in case they go on gold fury, we will have the vision on it, and it might even make them hesitate to grab gold fury right away. So Hekate ends up getting picked. I should honestly just be backing here. I should not be trying to fight this. I think it's a very, very poor decision for me to try to fight this. I should just let Soul die here. I mean, it's a 1v4. What else can I do? Mordred ends up living, and we get ulted by... Okay, well, I guess that's Bellona ult, Sobek ult, and Mordred ult down. So 3 ults, that's fine, and they're all pretty one-shot. They can't really get objectives, so that death isn't as bad as it could have been, but still very poor decision from me. But now that the new gods are coming out, right? We got Pele, Medusa, and Afro. Let me know what you guys want me to play first. I have a feeling that Pele is going to be underwhelming. I have a feeling that Medusa is going to be super OP. I haven't tested them out in alpha, and I think that Afro is going to be very underwhelming. She's going to be a very good support for sure, but I don't think that she's maybe she's a must ban, but I think there's still so many like better supports out there. It just depends on how crazy her healing is. Maybe you could build like a cool, but they are nerfing cooldown though, so I'm not even sure. Because yeah, they're gonna nerf the heck out of cooldowns. I die here, but we end up getting gold free here. And from here, I'm actually gonna skip like the next 3 minutes of the game, just because I think it's just a bunch of filler. We die, they die, we die, they die. There's nothing. We're not really fighting for anything. But I'll obviously stop skipping in the most important parts. But yeah, let me know what gods you guys want me to play first. So again, I'm not sure. It all depends on the cooldown reduction and how much it'll affect Afro. If she's even, I know her kit is pretty crazy. It's pretty annoying to deal with, especially with now enemies that get hit by her 1 get stunned. So we'll see. But I do think Medusa gonna be super broken. I think she will probably be a must ban on, or at least an S tier god in all games. And like I said, they die, we're dying. We're gonna see if we can ult here. Nothing's really happening, which is why I'm skipping. I'm skipping a lot, and we end up dying as well. So this obviously right now should be a very, very clear sign for them to go for Gold Fury, but for some reason they don't. They want to force Phoenix and wait for all of us to spawn, and they got nothing out of that. They should have got gold as soon as they took that tier 2 tower down, and because they were late on the rotation, they're just not gold. I mean Fire Giant. Because they were late on their rotation, we're gonna go ahead and see if you can steal this. All right, so that's the play we want to make. If we die again, then so be it. At least we try to steal the Fire Giant, and as Thanatos, I'm pretty speedy, so we're gonna see Raw secure at 3k. We're gonna go silence everybody, and we're gonna go and steal the Fire Giant, and we're gonna ult out. Like that is the craziest. Come on, like that is a crazy play. I'm pretty sure I just saved the team. I just saved the game. Because if I didn't get Fire Giant there, they all would have just backed. They would have grabbed all their items, and they would have won the game. But look at it. Look at the score, right? 29-37. They're obviously up in kills, but now we have 2 gold furies and a fire giant, and yet we're up in gold. So again, like I said, technically we are still winning. We're still winning the game. All we need to do now is group up and end the game here. I'm not even sure if Gold Fury is worth it here. Yeah, like they got the Gold Fury. We're just gonna go ahead and grab Vision here, just so in case they go through Gold Fury, we can see it. We can see where they are on the map. But um, some, yeah, I'm trying to ping Hekate here, or somebody was pinging. I don't know. But um, all we have to do is literally just run it down through middle. CERN and Bologna, for some reason, in dual lane, I guess we're just trying to push that out, and even Sobek. So it's literally just raw here. They are forced to back. We get tier 2 tower for free. We're going to go ahead and juke raw ult and see if we can get a kill here. We do have Divine Ruin online, so he will have a hard time going up against us. And CERN unfortunately catches me off guard. He ends up ulting us. CERN just super strong in the late game. And yeah, he ends up killing us. I try to get a little bit of life steal off. I try to run, but we just get Bologna ulted. Maybe I could have ulted to get out, but great ult from Poseidon hitting Casper. And now we're just forced to run away. And I think Bologna just trying her best to peel here, but Poseidon still trying to kill somebody. Maybe trying to make up for his ult, but I mean, not bad. I end up dying. I end up getting picked off, but their Mordred also got picked off. Bologna going crazy. Bologna going being able to pick off CERN, which is probably the biggest threat in their team right now, and crazy soul play with Poseidon being able to just finish him off, and this should just now be a free tier 2 tower. I'm pinging attack middle lane, but I meant to ping attack left lane. As you can see, I just pinged that. And we're about to be up soon, so we're going to go ahead and start rotating to teammates in a bit. I think we can also get starter item here. Unfortunately, just walked out of base without upgrading my starter item. I think my goal was to just get 3k pot, but our Poseidon unfortunately gets picked off. This should be an easy execute unless my ult runs out, which I think it does. We're not able to get Bologna. We miss her with our one. CERN unfortunately does not hit his ult on us, and this should just be an easy kill on CERN. He messed up there for sure by overcommitting. Sobek gets a nasty pluck. We're gonna get that ult from Hekate. We're gonna go ahead and destroy right middle tower here, so we get left Phoenix and we got middle Phoenix. Hekate, I think dies here. I'm just paying to retreat because we got everything already. I'm pretty sure we ran out of fire giant buff, and yeah, we are just close to ending. All we have to do is retreat and group up. And I think we obviously finish out our build, and then we go for fire giant next, which we go for gold fury and then fire giant. I'm not sure if we were actually able to secure over here. It should be. It's kind of risky for sure because it is a 5-on-5. We see Bologna here. We are able to secure the gold free, ancient free now, so that's good on us. I mean, that won't really make much of a difference. Our phoenixes are down. We see Ra. We're gonna be able to pick Ra off, which is a huge pickup, huge pick, because now we can't get sniped from ult. We can't get fire giant snipe. You know, over here we have wards up, so we're gonna see if we can zone out this Bologna. Just make him kind of disrupt him a little bit. We are gonna go ult in as soon as we land on the floor because I know I'm just gonna get stacked with ults. Mordred, we're kind of hovering, see who's next to see who can get X'd. That ends up being Bologna. We unfortunately could not get the slow off on Mordred, and we're actually not gonna we're gonna cancel our back, and we're gonna see if we can just end here. We should just be able to end here, killing some minions so I can get some life steal. And yeah, I mean, as long as we focus on Titan, it's just Sobek and Mordred. They don't have enough damage. And we shouldn't be attacking right lane. We should just be attacking Titan. But Soul insists on attacking right lane, even though Ra is about to come up soon. And this is a lengthy game. 36 minutes in for a Smite game. I think that's super long. I mean, I've been in 15-minute games, and that was awful. But right now, should just be end game. We get who was that? Was that Mordred? Yeah, we got Mordred pick. And right now we just have to focus Titan. We literally just have to beam it down and just look how it just, you know, gets instantly melted. But that's the game for you guys. Again, let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you guys think of the new series that I'm trying to do, the rank series from kind of amber to a lot of to however high I can make it. Um, but as always, I don't have my stats up unfortunately. Let me pull it up. So this is the tracker GG stats. Um, if you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, sub, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you, family.